breakdown of the dancehall intro that I made. So as we can start, we will just start with the BPM. So most of these songs are ranging from let's say 95 to 100. So I just made the BPM to be 102 to be kinda reasonable, not too fast, not too slow. So over here, the first thing I did, it's a normal scratch, a 16 box scratch. I made this one take 3 boxes, 1 box, then this one to take like the whole I can say 5 boxes. Yeah, so when we hear it, this is how it will sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me increase some volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
Since over here I've made positive 1, I usually don't have like a specific pitch, like even on the previous tutorials I usually interchange them. So the next thing I did, at the top I added an effect, serene, this guy spelling. Yeah, but we'll just know it as a siren. So on the second audio track I added my DJ drop. So if you listen to it,
introducing the all,
yeah, that's the new DJ drop. So what I did next, I took the lazy body extended and placed it. Now from I didn't change the BPM of this audio over here, this one where J Capri says yeah. I started changing now over here, because this song is 105 BPM and over here is 102. Hence this is, let's say, around 98. So I started working on the longer. If the audio is long, that's where I changed the BPM. So I use this lazy bird instrumental. Yeah, there it goes. So and then I added my DJ drop.
introducing the almighty DJ.
So when I reached over here, I started scratching that drop of mine that usually says DJ Sub the King. So I never revealed like who's the DJ, so it was just saying DJ. Yeah, at times I usually find it good not being predictable, because if your moves are spotted, you'll become one boring DJ. Yeah, so the 16 boxes here they are. So I did like one big one that takes 3 small boxes and another one which is -2. Like if you can remember, on the year part, the first part it is +1. So over here it's -2, then +2, -2, +1. I usually interchange them so that the sound can sound a little bit different from what I've done previously. So if I play it, this is how it will sound.
DJ.
Yeah, just like that. Here you just come up with your, I can say, your own patterns. If you can try to take the one I've used and improve on it. So let me just play the scratch itself.
DJ.
Yeah, there it goes. So one big the 16 boxes in the middle over here. The 16 boxes. I usually hear people say a 2-1-2. 2-1-2 scratch. I find it hard to understand, but on my side I can say this one is, you take the first scratch, you pull it to be longer, long as three boxes, and then 3 small boxes, and then you pitch the one in the middle. Over here I made the scratch longer, like the whole 16 boxes, and then I used another one for 3 boxes, 5 boxes I believe, on and on, so that I can get my scratch the way I want it. So if we listen to it, this is how it will sound. So another thing over here, I dragged this drop to the reverb audio track. So if I press here, you can see it's on a reverb and it's metal tank. I tried reach hole, the reach hole, I can say the default without the metal tank. You can say the untitled. It wasn't that loud. It wasn't that loud, so I used the metal tank so that it can be a little bit audible. So you just add your reverb, and then the next thing that follows, don't add your scratches next to it. Give it some space so that the reverb can be heard, then continue doing the scratches. So the same thing as we continue listening to the scratches. Yeah, over here this is reverb and delay. You can see the reverb now over here, it's on a reach hole, not metal tank, just reach hole. Then the delay, express delay, I chose dream skip, so that you can hear the, like, it's going to like let's hear it again. Yeah, then you give it time too, so and then you continue with your scratches, not right away. You can't add your scratches starting over here. This won't be even be useful anymore. Let's carry on. I did the same thing over here, but now over here I made it longer. Like, you can compare the sizes. This one is much longer compared to this. And of the top I took my drop where it just says sub. Then over here, this song, this beat, I did slice it, cut it, paste it at the bottom, jumped one box, paste it, and made it -2, -1, -2, so that it can like fade out while changing pitch, just like that. And let's not forget that it's still on a reverb audio track. Yeah, I didn't change the volume because I didn't want to, it wasn't sounding that cool, so I just left it with its volume. Okay, so another thing, after the reverb, over here now I didn't give it a chance like to be heard. I started scratching right away. This song pop can. So we do it. So at the top is my DJ drop once again. Then what follows is the same extended beat, Lazy Body by DeMarco. It was continuing, so that I didn't want this song to enter right away. I just wanted it to like fade out, like after like 3 seconds to fade out. So this, since it's fading out and will be reducing the volume as it fades out, this audio track will back it up so that the mix won't sound like it's silent or it's losing volume then coming up again. So this is how, as from here, this is how it sounds.
DJ Sub.
On the scratch over here is one scratch, jumping 3 boxes, one big scratch, then a small scratch is negative, then jumping 3 boxes. You just play with your own variations till you find what you find what you want. Yeah. So another thing over here, I did put this track, I believe, on Wawa, flange. This is Wawa 1 and this is slow flange on the preset, so that it will be a little bit, the bass will have been killed a little, yeah, and so that the upper track, this to be hard, to be still hard. So over here I did kill the volume. Like you can see, the mouse cursor is saying negative 5.2 decibels, and over here it's 0. So I was going down, reducing it, and over here you can see there is another scratch for German Juice by Cynthia Morgan. So after every move I make, I like add a scratch to keep the intro hyped from start to finish. I can say it's not that audible because the first kick of this song is not that loud, but if you hear it alone, this is how it will sound. Yeah, just like that. So the next thing I did copy this one and paste it here and then fade it out. If you can listen, it's just something that I have looped.
No boy them still argue.
Just like that, and then did fade it out and did fade the this extended of Lazy Body too. So let's continue. Yes, just everything is normal.
Fire can't
Master DJ Sub.
Oh, another thing, since I wanted this German G song to enter with Girl Dem Sugar extended, so I did add the intro where it's like the build up of this German G song. I did slice it and paste it at the top where the Wawa one and slow flange is, and then made the scratches for the Girl Dem Sugar. Let me zoom in. So here are the scratches. Three scratches, one big scratch. After 3 scratches, one small scratch. Did copy this and paste it over here, and copy this and paste it over here. It's just interchanging. If you think too far, you'll end up not being able to make a scratch. You just think close. So if you listen to the scratch alone, this is how it sounds. Sounds awesome. So if you play it with this at the top or still on, this is how it will sound. It's not that audible, but let's say we kill it a little bit. But that's so unprofessional. We just leave it at its normal sound, normal volume. So we continue. This is just the normal mixing. So over here, I did. I can say let's listen to it, and then I'll break it down. So where Singdemo, you can say is biggest behind. I did slice it and paste it where over here there's a reverb, and then did cut it. Did paste it. So I did cut this. I can say cut it. Let me show how I did it. You just pull it pull all of it and make sure you can say each box has 4 from the bold line to the other bold line in between there, 4 boxes. Took the eraser, did rub it. Yeah, Control D to get back to your draw tool. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, this is how it sounds. Then I did paste it again, and this audio track is Wawa 4 only, so that it can go as it reduces the volume, the killing the bass. So over here I did scratch a little. So what I did, I just got the 16 boxes, then pasted the scratches from here. Never did anything spectacular apart from just adding like 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, so that it can go from like on a low speed to a high speed. If it was a bit longer, that's how it would have sounded. So at the top I added the ground zero DJ drop, because there was nothing spectacular being said at the bottom. What I usually do, I usually don't add my drops on top of like let's say where someone is singing or rapping. I usually don't. It's like I'm interfering with that song. So since here over here there was nothing spectacular being said, I was just had to add the drop, and you can see to where we have reached now. You haven't had my drop, my DJ drop again. I usually forget like adding my DJ drop over and over again. I'm not that kind of DJ like the guy you showed me on Instagram. After every like 2 seconds, he lowers the channel fader, the volume fader on the of his mixer and talks. Hey, that's kinda sucks. So I don't want to do that on Sony Acid too. So as we continue, I know you already know. I took the Galdem Sugar song and pasted it on the where the Wawa is audio, the Wawa audio track is. Oh, over here it's just a drop. Some guy saying what? Let's listen to it.
What?
So over here he just made like two big, big, and then smaller scratches. I started +1, since this is +1 since it's on a reverse, and this is +1 to +4, then a big scratch, then continue to +6 to +8, then the drop, the effect entered. The guy is saying what? Let's listen to it once again.
What?
Yeah, it's not that audible because these two tracks are kind of loud, but if you are keen on listening, you'll hear that there's something happening in the background. So over here I can say I took this Vibes Cartel song. I believe it's at the top. Here it is, the Wawa. I believe this is on a Wawa, a Wawa and flange. Where the build-up is, so that the song can enter. I took it at the top, and then I took it to the Wawa. And then what I did over here is since yes, this is the place where the song enters, I did like slice it and made a scratch of it, so that it won't be like we are waiting on it. It's good like we are waiting on it while we are hearing some scratches or something being done in the background. So if we just listen to the scratches, this is how they sound. Yeah. So if we listen to it, well, the build-up is of the Wawa audio track. This is how it will sound. I can say you can be copying like this pattern. Since you are still perfecting the scratching patterns, you can just be pausing and like copying them down and just training your muscle memory to keep record of all the scratches that you have done before. And then over here, as the song enters, I took this another Vibes Cartel songs called Go Go Wine, the instrumental of it, and made it to start where the Vibes Cartel halfway tree starts. So what I did here, 16 boxes, just did slice over here, paste it over here and here, so that it can sound it's like you're scratching it already before it enters. Don't worry about this space, I won't talk about it. I know why I left it like that. So like you can, if you come over here, you'll hear like the dreamscape. So what I did, I did slice the song and I did paste it at the top where there's a dreamscape. You can see dreamscape and reverb at the same time. Yeah. Then gave it like some time. Since it's already 2 boxes, I gave it like another 2 boxes so that I can scratch my DJ drop.
Introducing.
This one is as you can see it. I usually, let's say what I used to do before, and I can say the same thing that you're doing now. This is how you usually like rearrange our scratches. 3 boxes, Yeah, like this. So what I did, I just added this one, did reverse it, -2. What we would have done is like do this and negative, reverse it and then +2. It's still good,
Intro.
but since I'm trying to do something different, I delete this one and pull this one till I find like three boxes still.
Introducing.
Yeah, just like that.
Introducing the almighty DJ. It's none other than DJ Sub.
So over here I did scratch like the DJ sub part. Since I usually make my like this intros to be 60 seconds or a minute, so over here I couldn't handle like DJ sub. It wouldn't have finished on the way already at 1 minute. So I just took this audio track and made another audio track where there's a dreamscape, so that when you listen to it, this is how it ends, just like that. So let's play it from the top as we move on smoothly.
Yeah.
Introducing the almighty DJ. DJ
Sub. DJ Sub.
No boy them still hard shit. You know when since the market they are
This
never
is
fire
the
can't
Master
burn.
DJ Sub.
They want the girl with the biggest beyond. The girl with the biggest beyond. Biggest beyond. Biggest beyond.
Rounds.
Putting girl on a bus. The doctor I feel alright. Me say the doctor I feel alright. Putting girl on a bus. The doctor I feel.
Introducing the almighty DJ. It's none other than DJ Sub.
Yeah, and there we go. So be looking forward to hear from you too. Peace.